My name was Marco. I was in the Army. I got injured in 1993, and I was a 14 Sierra Air Defense at Fort Campbell.
I'm Brian McGuire. I was in 3rd Ranger Battalion in the U.S. Army and got hit by an IED in Afghanistan.
My name is Jeff Cambry. I served in the 82nd Airborne and the Army Parachute Team, the Golden Knights. I spent 17 years at Fort Bragg. I was contracting in Iraq and got injured.
My name's Kevin Brewington. I joined the Army in 2010, September 22nd, 2011. We were doing a dismounted foot patrol and ended up stepping on a 30-pound IED. Got knocked out, lost both legs instantly.
When I got hurt at 19, I thought pretty much my life was over. So I never thought I'd get married. I never thought I'd drive. I never thought I'd be able to do anything, actually. So it took me about 2 years to kind of adjust to my injury.
When my incident happened at 21 years old, you're really starting over kind of like your baby. I mean, my parents had to take care of me from everything. I couldn't move at all, from wiping my butt to feeding me to shaving me. It was a big challenge as far as kind of losing your independency all over again.
I seen somebody, they had something like a track chair. And I asked him where he got it from, and he was like, Independence Fund, gave me the website. So I got involved that way, just putting in my application, and they responded quickly and got me into what I wanted.
So I have a little bit different story as far as my initial contact with the Independence Fund. Mike Verardo and I were both injured about the same time and in rehab at about the same time in Texas. Small world kind of thing. Both ended up in the Charlotte area when we got out, and that's about when they became much more involved in it and kind of pulled me in too. It's been awesome.
I have a friend of mine who is also on the parachute team with me. He introduced me to the Independence Fund, and that's how I heard about them. And then I was introduced to another member who, within 48 hours, nominated me and brought me to Charlotte to receive my track chair.
The impact that the chair has given me, the track chair, is I can go anywhere on the beach, any kind of terrain in the mountains. So when I went to the beach, I got to go in the water, play with the kids, and instead of sitting in the back 30, 40 feet from the shoreline and just looking as a spectator.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
The chair actually just opened up everything for me. You want to feel important, You want to be involved, because sometimes being in a chair, you don't feel as involved sometimes because there's limitations of what you can do. There's certain things that I couldn't do. I'd have to sit in the background and just watch from afar, or just take pictures and have her tell me what they've done, or the kids tell me what they've done. I can be there with them and experience with them together as a family. Having a track chair makes life 100% easier.
With the track chair, it's allowed Brian to go do things outside that he would have typically done prior to his injuries, such as hunting, going fishing, and just being outdoors. And obviously with the physical injuries, such as being a double amputee, it makes it really difficult to go do things like that. It truly allows him that sense of freedom to where things would not have been possible, but because this is built to go on tough terrain, he can go outside, go in the woods, play with our daughters out at the playground.
The track chair has made a tremendous difference. Being able to get out and walk the dogs through the woods or around the lake with my wife, and just kind of have those moments to where my regular wheelchair wouldn't afford me. I also use it to get from the house through the yard and into the basement so I can enjoy my hobbies. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get down there.
Once I got my chair, I was able to go hunting by myself and ain't got to worry about getting stuck in my manual chair or anything like that. I can jump on it, do some yard work, pull some trees around, so I can get around and do almost anything that anybody else could, really.
It's just been a phenomenal inclusion to be able to have a chair and be able to have access to the life that I had before the chair. It's just amazing.
I've done a lot. I've cut my grass with it. I'll just do everything I can in this track chair for what it's supposed to do and what it's not supposed to do.
Stupidest thing I've done is I tried to climb a set of stairs with it. It probably would have done it. I backed out. I have drug a deer out with it. That was a pretty good sized doe that I drug out with it out of the backyard of my suburban neighborhood.
Man, there's everything on there. There's like the rifle rack, the little standing bag for the cooler. They got the snow plow. They got an umbrella, cup holder, USB port.
After his injuries, there was a lot that could have been taken from him. With the Independence Fund, they have given him resources and tools to where he could live his life just like he was doing prior to being in the Army. I would absolutely encourage anybody to reach out to the Independence Fund. We've never been told, no, we can't help you, or no, that's out of our reach. They have always made things happen.
I think you're going to find that it's something that will drive you to donating, but not only donating, but wanting to see how you can either volunteer or help or support. And it doesn't always have to be a monetary donation. Your time is a donation. So anything that you can help and support the activities, I think you'll find very rewarding.
The money that they donate goes to the veterans.
If you're thinking about donating to the Independence Fund, that's what makes all this happen. That's what helps families like mine and all these other people. Like, it doesn't happen without donors. These things are fairly expensive, but every little bit helps. So it's one of those, you kick in a little bit, you're helping put somebody in one of these and give them that sense of freedom.
Having donations allows us veterans that are injured to be able to do these events like this, be able to reach guys that sometimes feel like they're alone, and bring them in.
Their money truly goes to the veterans and their caregivers and the families. I mean, we have witnessed that individually and as a family. Any donation truly helps other veterans get a track chair so they can go and live their life.
I think the Independence Fund is probably one of the best one-stop sources for all your needs and all your help and support for any veteran thinking about needing something or wanting to be part of a bigger family